Hello everyone, welcome to Book of Motivation channel. Many people ask me, Jack, why am I still poor? Why do I work so hard but nothing seems to change? I want to speak honestly to you today. The truth is, poverty is not just about how much money you have. It is about mindset, habits, actions, and the choices you make every single day. Being poor is not only about your current bank balance. Being poor is about how you spend your time, how you approach challenges, and how you prepare yourself for opportunities. I want to tell you why so many people remain poor. Not to shame you, but to wake you up. To show you that if you change your thinking, your actions, and your habits, your life can completely change. I was once poor myself. I grew up in Hangzhou, China, in a family that had no money, no connections, and no influence. My parents were ordinary people. They worked hard but struggled to make ends meet. As a child, I remember standing in line for small things, saving coins carefully, seeing opportunities I could not reach. I failed school, exams more than once. I was rejected from almost every job I applied for. I even remember applying to KFC when it first opened in Hangzhou. 24 people applied for jobs, 23 were accepted. I was the only one rejected. At that moment, I could have felt hopeless. I could have blamed the world, but I didn't. Instead, I asked myself, why am I poor? What can I do differently? How can I change my situation? That question changed my life. The first reason people remain poor is simple. They wait for luck. They hope fortune will fall into their lap. They wait for someone to hire them, for someone to invest in them, or for some magical opportunity to appear. But the world does not work that way. Luck comes to those who are prepared. I never waited for luck. When I wanted to learn English, I went out and found tourists to practice with. When I wanted to start Alibaba, there were no investors, no support, no internet business model in China. I created my own opportunities. Wealth is rarely about luck. It is about preparation, meeting opportunity. If you wait for luck, you will stay poor. If you take action, you can change everything. Another reason people remain poor is that they focus only on money, not on skills or value. Many people ask me, Jack, how can I make money fast? I always tell them, do not chase money, chase learning, chase skills, chase value creation. When you focus only on money, you make short-term decisions. You look for shortcuts, fall for scams, and waste time on things that do not grow your future. I started Alibaba with almost no money, but I focused on creating value for businesses, for people, and for the world. Money followed naturally. If you want to stop being poor, stop focusing only on money. Start focusing on becoming valuable. Fear is another reason people stay poor. Fear of failure, fear of risk, fear of embarrassment, fear of change. I failed many times. I failed the college entrance exam twice. I was rejected from countless jobs. Many times I could have quit, given up, or taken an easy path. But I learned to embrace failure as a teacher. Failure is not the opposite of success. It is part of success. Most poor people avoid failure. They stay in their comfort zone. They avoid challenges. But the world rewards people who take calculated risks, who dare to try, who are willing to be embarrassed and fall and get back up again. Fear is the invisible cage that keeps people poor. Another reason is wasted time and bad habits. I see so many young people spending hours each day scrolling on social media, gossiping, watching videos that teach nothing, complaining about life, and then wondering why they are still poor. Time is the most valuable resource you have. If you waste it, you waste your life. Every hour you spend learning, practicing a skill, building a connection, thinking creatively, or creating something meaningful compounds over years. Every hour wasted is gone forever. If you want to change your financial situation, start respecting your time. Treat it like gold. Every small action done consistently adds up. Many people remain poor because they blame others. They blame their government, the economy, their family, or society for their situation. When I was young, people told me I was too poor to succeed. People said I was not smart enough. I could have blamed everyone, but instead I looked at myself. I asked, what can I do today to improve my life? What skill can I learn? What opportunity can I create? Taking responsibility for your own life is the first step to leaving poverty behind. People remain poor because they avoid learning from the world. I always tell young people, learn from everyone, everywhere. Read books, watch videos, listen to speeches, travel, meet new people, and observe carefully. Knowledge and ideas are the greatest currency in the modern world. When I was young, I learned English by talking to foreigners. I learned business by observing companies in the United States. I learned leadership by watching successful people and studying failures. People who remain poor stop learning after school. They think education ends at graduation. Continuous learning is the key to wealth and freedom. Most importantly, people remain poor because they do not think long term. They want instant gratification. They want money today, comfort today, recognition today, but wealth is created over years through patience, persistence, and small consistent actions. I worked for years without profit when I started Alibaba. Many people laughed, many doubted me, many said I would fail, but I kept my focus on the long-term vision. Today, that vision turned into one of the largest companies in the world. If you want to escape poverty, stop chasing shortcuts. Build for the long term, work for the future, not for today. Another reason people remain poor is that they do not take responsibility for their mindset. Your thoughts shape your actions. If you think small, you act small. You remain small. If you complain about life, life will complain back. I always tell young people, be proactive. Change your mindset. Think like an entrepreneur. Think about how to solve problems, how to create value, how to serve people. Poor people think like consumers. Rich people think like creators. If you want to stop being poor, start thinking like a creator. So my friends, if you are still poor today, remember this. It is not because the world is against you. It is not because you are unlucky. And it is not because you are not smart enough. It is because you have not yet taken full responsibility for your life, your mindset, and your actions. Poverty is not permanent. It is a temporary state that can be changed with courage, patience, and consistent effort. Stop waiting for luck. Stop blaming others. Stop wasting your time on meaningless distractions. Start learning. Start building skills. Start creating value. And start thinking long term. Every small step you take today compounds into enormous change over time. Wealth is not about how much money you have now. It is about the choices you make, the habits you form, and the person you become. Take control of your life, embrace failure as a teacher, work hard, and never give up. If you do this, I promise you, your life will change, opportunities will come, and you will no longer be poor. Not just in money, but in knowledge, in confidence, and in spirit. The power to change your future is in your hands. Start today, act today, and never look back. If you love this video, please like, comment, share, and subscribe to get daily motivation video.